In this video, I want to talk about Lucifer, the devil, and Satan. I was recently watching a video with a nice lady who, normally channels her angels and guides, and she was talking about how she received a rare message from Lucifer, and she was referring to him as the devil, and so I just wanted to clarify a few things. So who am I and why does my opinion matter? In 2014, I attempted to take my life and Archangel Michael appeared. In the last 10 years, I've had multiple visitations from Archangel Michael and Lucifer. And what I was shown in an out-of-body experience that I had was that Archangel Michael, he is the quote-unquote God of our universe. He's the one who called in ascended masters like Jesus and other divine beings because in his opinion, and I quote, this reality is in dire need of balance. So what happened was Archangel Michael went off to play God and he created this free will zone. And what he realized was that playing God means that you have to deal with some really low level, pretty nasty stuff, right? And despite being known as a protector and a tough guy, he also has a very loving side. I had Archangel Michael appear to me in a large quartz crystal that I have, and when he folded his wings around him, I collapsed in ecstasy. It was absolutely amazing. But what I've been shown is that Archangel Michael, by playing God, had a soul fragmentation, and that part of his soul went off to manage these lower level energies so that Archangel Michael could maintain his sanity. Now, something that's very interesting that I found was that Archangel Michael and Lucifer are actually twins. They look identical. Archangel Michael appeared to me. He had a sword and a shield in his hand, and when Lucifer appeared to me, he had these black snakes going all around him that had no head or tail. They were just kind of eating themselves and doing all this kind of stuff. But, the face, the hair, the muscles, everything is identical. And, there's this big misconception that Lucifer is the devil and Satan. So who is the devil and Satan if they're not all one? Well, what I've come to believe is that Satan is all the evil. It's like the collective evil that humanity has given off, and it's gone off and taken a form, right? And the devil is artificial intelligence. Sometimes I wonder who's more misunderstood, Lucifer or Jesus, but as a guy who only prayed to Jesus his whole life, the very first time I received a visitation was actually in an out-of-body experience where I was shown this soul fragmentation that Archangel Michael had, and Lucifer whispered his name in my ear, and it absolutely terrified me, even though I was just feeling absolutely nothing but unconditional love, because I was like, I always thought that, Lucifer, the devil, and Satan were the same being. I was like, why the fuck's he coming to me? Why did my guides and angels allow this? But, I have a much different opinion of Lucifer after my visitations. Not only have I become aware that he appeared to one of these black magic circles where these donkeys were trying to send me death spells. Lucifer appeared as an angel, opened up his wings and absorbed all this energy that was meant to come my way. Not only that, in 2020, when I was going through my divorce, I was moving some boxes, and prior to that, I had gone to the hospital because I was having these pains, and they did like an ultrasound or MRI, and they found that I had an 11 millimeter kidney stone. Couldn't pass naturally, let's just say. And when I lifted one of these boxes when I was moving, I just dropped to the ground in absolute agony because this thing had started to pass. And I laid on the ground for about 20 minutes. It felt like 20 minutes, but I've never experienced more pain in my entire life, to the point where I couldn't even move. My ex-wife was trying to hand me a glass of water and I couldn't even take my hand off my chest. And it got to the point where I said to myself, I'm like, am I gonna die? Like, is this it? Like, how much pain can the body tolerate before the kill switch is triggered? And just when I thought that, the word Lucifer was whispered into my ear, and I went from thinking I was going to die to I started laughing, and I stood up and I was completely fine. Went to the hospital a couple days later, and when they did another MRI or ultrasound, it had just disappeared and they couldn't figure it out. I contacted one of my shaman friends, and she said, well, you should just be grateful that Lucifer came and gave you a healing. I just wanted to clarify that Lucifer, the devil, and Satan are three completely different beings. Lucifer is extremely misunderstood. He's working with Archangel Michael to bring balance to this place. And that's why when I hear of, certain groups doing, things for in Lucifer's name, it just makes him shake his head. But I just wanted to clarify that because I know it's a huge misunderstanding out there. That's all I got. If you'd like to check out my new biography, Finding Me by Ashley Samborski, now available on Amazon. I share with you guys all the crazy shit I've been through in my life. Hit that like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.